A new food truck is making waves on the street, and that is Vamos Vargas. And joining me now is Albert and Rebecca. Hey, y'all.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you for coming. I'm so excited about this because, I just really love authentic food such as this. And it's amazing that you guys are being able to share it with the community. Tell us a little bit about the food truck and what you guys are going to have.
Yeah, so basically, we've been wanting to do a food truck now since about 2020. Something that we've always thought. My biggest thing is my grandmother kind of raised me into the food world.
Yeah.
Her biggest thing was, if you have enemies, bring it to my kitchen and I'll make them family.
And you get
So
nice.
These recipes that we have are from her. They're traditional. One of our biggest one that we do is babacor, which is a shredded beef cheek that takes about 14 to 16 hours to make. So it's probably what I'm most proud of. And then we also serve a protein called carnitas, which is a pork shoulder.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Now, before we get back to the food, we have to talk about your legacy. You kind of talked about your grandmother, but you guys, you got to remember the name. I'm sure you know it's familiar, Vargas, so Vargas and Sons.
Yeah.
That's part of your family. Why was it important for you to kind of like separate yourself and create something that's also still a part of the family legacy?
And that's why we wanted to keep the name, the Vargas name, proud, keep it there. My grandparents started Vargas and Sons 56 years ago.
Wow.
So this was their legacy. This was their thought process. Having 11 children, how do you take care of them? So my grandmother actually worked at the grocery store that became Vargas and Sons, which was on 14th and Wadsworth. Prior to that, she was just an employee. They wanted to get out of the business. She talked with her husband, my grandfather, Alberto Vargas Sr., and they came to the agreement that this would be a great opportunity for them to not only own their own part, but have a way to take care of their children.
And now you're still carrying on the legacy by giving great food to our community.
Absolutely.
So I have to say kudos to you guys. You said it takes hours to make this. So Rebecca, walk us through that process of kind of like making it the best barbacoa.
So we start cooking our barbacoa at night when everybody's sound asleep. We're like little fairies in the night, and we go into the bakery, and Albert adds his special spices and secret ingredients, and we slow cook our barbacoa for 14 to 16 hours before every event, so that it's nice and fresh, very tender and juicy for our customers on the food truck.
How do you think that'll really set you guys apart? Because you mentioned that this really isn't something that are on many food trucks or in restaurants in general.
One of the big things about this and what I've learned so far in the food truck world is you have to be passionate about what you do. Without that passion, without that drive, it's hard to get up. Like she said, we get up in the middle of the night and we're firing this thing up and we're letting it cook for those hours. So that way we bring it to you as fresh as possible. We do that because we care, not just because it's a gimmick. Right, so that's what we look forward to. That's how it was brought to me when I was a child. One of my friends actually, when they first took a bite of this, they said it reminds you of Sunday morning.
Oh, okay.
So Sunday morning with the family.
That's a great compliment.
So that was a huge compliment, absolutely.